Nice to see you again, Vinat Global Communications TV, and I am Isiachela Tucci. We bring you verified, unafraid, and unfiltered stories from across Nigeria, Africa, and the globe. Stay with me after this short break for the headlines. Middle East conflict escalates as the United States and Israel launch strike on Iran, triggering missile retaliation across the region. Nigeria's economy records 4.07% growth in the fourth quarter of 2025, raising cautious hopes of economic recovery. Dangote Refinery emerges as a key fuel supplier as global refinery distributions affect energy markets. Nigerians' pension assets climb to 28 trillion naira, with more than 11 million contributors in the system. And federal government set to launch national single window for trade, a major digital reform aimed at improving efficiency at Nigeria ports. Now, the news in full. Global attention this week focused on rapid escalation of conflict in the Middle East. Report indicates that the United States and Israel carried out strike targeting Iranian military facilities, prompting Iran to launch missiles and drone attacks against U.S. allies in the Gulf region. Several countries temporarily closed their airspace as tension intensified, while energy markets reacted sharply with rising oil prices. Analysts warn the situation could have significant geopolitical and economic consequences if the conflict expands further. In economic news, Nigeria recorded a 4.07% growth in gross domestic product during the fourth quarter of 2025. Economists say the growth was largely driven by improvements in the services sector and non-oil economic activities. While the data suggests positive momentum, expert notes that inflation pressures and unemployment remain major challenges facing households and businesses. See you after this short break with Dangote's refinery impact. Thanks for staying with me. Nigeria's energy sector remained in focus this week as the Dangote Petroleum Refinery continues to play a growing role in stabilizing fuel supply. Within distributions affecting global refineries and petroleum supply chains, industry analysts say the refinery could significantly reduce Nigerians' reliance on imported fuel and strengthen national energy security. The development is being closely watched by stakeholders in both local and international energy market. Thanks. Nigeria's pension industry recorded a major milestone this week as total pension assets surpassed 28 trillion naira. Regulatory authority says the system now has more than 11 million contributors, reflecting increasing participation and stronger institutional growth. Experts say the expansion of pension assets is important for long-term financial stability and investment in the country's economy. And the federal government has announced plans to launch the National Single Window Platform on March 27, 2026. The digital system is designed to integrate Nigeria's trade processes, simplify documentation, and improve efficiency at ports. Authorities say the initiative will help reduce corruption, cut delays in cargo clearance, and enhance Nigeria's position in global trade. And that brings us to a wrap on Vinat's Global Communications TV Weekly News Update. Asia Chalapis Tucci. For more in-depth news analysis, connect with us on all our social media platforms displayed on your screen. See you next week. Have a lovely week. Don't forget to always ask the hard questions. Bye for now.